Okay, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Who's Your DC Member? I am your host, Kelzin, and we have Wolf here as well. In the hot seat today, we have Dark Queen Laheira. Say hello to the ladies and gents, Laheira.
Hello.
So, Laheira, and I've always wanted to know this, how did you get that online name, Laheira?
Honestly, I just made it up. They had the generated names in Swig, and it came up partial Laheira, and then I just kind of screwed around with the letters until it just came out, and I just kept it. There's no story behind it, really.
Okay, at any point, too, Law, you can refuse a question or simply just say not applicable. Moving forward, do you want to tell us your first real name?
No, I don't.
Not applicable.
Not applicable.
It was like dead air. I like that. I like good.
I kind of looked over and was like, nah.
It's Laheira, officially.
Yes.
How long have you been with the Dermenhoth clan? And this will be a good one, I suspect.
Officially as a DC member, I believe it was the end of 2005. But I was running with DC with my guild in 2004.
Cool. This is a two-part question. What is your current rank in DC?
Just Dark Queen.
All right. Second part. What jobs do you do in DC?
It's has been ambassador and recruitment. Basically, everything that entails those two main things. Guild relations.
And thinking back, and this is kind of will kind of show your age or not, depending on when you got into it. But what was the first computer game you ever played?
Quake. And yes, that's definitely going to show my age.
Yeah, that was back in the day. Quake, Unreal, all those games. I remember those.
I guess I should say that's my first online game. I did play, what's the one that came with the computers automatically?
Solitaire?
No.
AOL?
Doom.
Solitaire?
Was it a
I
a
played
pirate
Doom.
game?
No, Doom.
Doom.
You guys don't know
Master of
Doom?
Solitaire.
Seriously?
We know Doom.
And I played Diablo, but Quake was my first online.
Doom. You mean DOOM, right? That one?
Yes.
Ah, okay. I was thinking of Dune, D-U-N-E. That was pretty fun, too, back in the day. Okay. What was the first computer game that you played with DC?
Star Wars Galaxies.
What game or games are you currently playing right now?
I am strictly playing SWOTR right now, unless you count Farkle.
You got to ask about that game, Kel.
It's in the back of my mind. It's lingering. Might as well tell us, Law.
It's just a stupid Facebook app game, dice game. But I rock it. I kick other people's asses and take their coins, so, yeah.
So we don't have an official DC presence in it.
No, because I use my real name in there, so, yeah.
Ah, okay. All right, so moving forward, what is your most memorable clan-related moment?
Probably when we did a huge raid in Masin and took down MES's base. I actually screamed out loud at home and woke everybody up.
Oh, I think I remember that too.
Yeah, I never had an adrenaline rush like I did during that battle. In fact, we all lagged out so bad. And, God, were we on freaking dial-up back then almost, but I'll never forget it. And as soon as it went down, I ran to the forums and I'm like, MES loses a base. And I spelt loses wrong. So all the rebels are like, oh, you're just as fucking retarded as hardware.
But you still lost, MES.
Yeah, exactly. It was my fault, misspelled, but yeah, that was really cool.
I'm very familiar with misspellings. What do you think your strongest game attribute, or attributee, the way I would spell it, would be?
I don't know. Probably just guild relations within the guilds. I always make sure I'm usually nice to everybody. It's very rare that I'm not, I guess. But just keeping contact. I know everybody's business, kind of what they're doing, what they're into, what they're playing. The last time they logged on, Hydra always gets blown away sometimes when I come up with, oh yeah, so-and-so's playing this, and they're playing with so-and-so over here, and this person in real life. I mean, I just kind of know everybody's situations from the guild, I guess. Oh, and I kill people.
All right. If you were all of a sudden overlord of the Dermenhoth clan, what are some of the changes that you would make, or things that you would like to introduce or see?
I would give Hardware the title of Dark Queen.
Everyone's using my answer.
Honestly, I couldn't. I'd have to think about something like that. I mean, honestly, if you were to take over a guild all of a sudden and make some changes, that would have to. You'd have to sit down and think about that. So I couldn't really come up with anything instantaneously because I casually game now. I don't actively recruit. We don't have a huge force in any specific game right now, so it's not like we're doing ambassador stuff or anything. So as of right now, the only thing I wish I could do, which a guild leader can't control, is make everybody come back and play together. But again, that's not under a guild leader's control, so nothing. I wouldn't change anything at the moment.
Okay, and all that might come into play for the next question.
It does, but and after this question, if I may, I would like to ask an additional question, unrelated. But this question is, what online game would you like to see more DC members playing? And it's kind of alluding to what do you think would bring the population of DC in a single game? What game would that be?
At the moment, I don't think there's any game out there that really draws anybody into the degree that the games used to, because everything out there has failed so far. A lot of DC members like world PvP, so queuing up in SWOTR is just not their cup of tea. Once they do the grind and level to 60, they kind of fade off and get bored. I don't know. I guess I'm still hoping for a repop if it, follows through with its promises. Maybe the gang will get back together and enjoy that again, but as of right now, I don't think there's a single game that will draw the numbers in that we used to have.
Okay, and getting to my second question, as mostly male guild, and in general gaming people, the stereotype is it's mostly males, and we know that you're female, so I'm kind of interested in your take on the whole female player in gaming in general. If it's as bad as we think it might be for a girl, or if it's good, or what do you think about that whole deal that a female gamer, is it a male dominated world, or you think there's nothing to it, that kind of thing?
It used to be horrible for a girl to play. Nobody believed you were a girl. But now, I don't think it's too bad. I think there's actually quite a bit of girls playing nowadays. Especially when they give us, such great customization. Like in SWOTR, I'm wearing like a tube top and black leather pants. So girls are drawn to that kind of stuff. So if I'm going to kill people, put the effort into learning a video game, because some girls like video games in general, definitely going to, play the games that give me this kind of customization because the girl in me wants to look pretty when I kill people. So, you still get a lot of guys out there that are jerks, but I don't think it has anything to do with gaming. I mean, that's just in general. So, no, I don't think it's male dominant anymore. I think there's a huge influx of women coming in, and some of the girls I know, I guess a majority of them are healers. I don't know if that's a girl thing or not, but the girls are pretty good. There's very few girls that actually just suck. Excuse me.
Cool. I like the spin on that. That was pretty awesome. Great question, Wolf. Moving forward, what is the official DC greeting? So when we jump into a video
Hail.
game. Okay, perfect. Absolutely.
Whoa, way ahead of schedule. You didn't get the question out.
I know, right?
Come on.
What is... Any answer to that?
No, not yet.
Okay. What is the DC motto?
Death comes to us all, but if you're not DC, just come sooner.
Perfect. Absolutely. Okay. All right, Laheira, who is your favorite Sith Lord?
Oh, yeah. I had to really think about that for a second because I don't think in male, but Talon, definitely.
Oh, that's an excellent answer. Okay, that takes us into the DC Pop Quiz. Queen Laheira, welcome to the DC Pop Quiz. Are you ready? You have 30 seconds to answer each question.
Go!
When was the official DC formed?
93.
Name 2 of the highest ranking officers in the guild.
Hardware and Iris.
Eh.
Okay, keep going.
Out of all the DC members, who do you think has the biggest wiener?
Hardware, duh.
Who was our main enemy in Star Wars Galaxies?
MES.
Spell Dermenhoth clan for me.
Really?
Incorrect.
Durmanhoth. CLAN. I almost forgot that part.
Awesome. Thanks, Laheira, for participating. You have won absolutely nothing. Keep honing those noobs.
So what's the one that I got wrong?
Ranking. Queen outranks Moff.
Ow. Really? That's a technicality, seriously.
Yeah.
Now, if I was below Hardware, Nyrus, and Laheira,
Giggity.
then I think you could have done that. But as being Laheira, I was thinking of 2 highest ranking. So that's a trick question for me.
For you, it is. I thought.
I call shenanigans on that.
I can't say that I've laughed so much in the pop quiz before.
That was awesome.
Seriously, I won nothing though, huh?
No.
Fuckers.
All right, before we end, do you have anything you might want to say to anyone that might be listening?
Go Pack Go.
Crickets.
Oh, I can say it louder. You want me to say it louder?
Yes.
Go Pack Go.
What do you mean pack? Like a pack in a game or something?
Packing your ass during football season with my team.
Is there some type of football team with a pack in it?
Yeah, there's only one team. Green Bay Packers.
Could it be like backers, like bears, like a slang?
Bears.
They play
I think
football.
you meant Bills.
Bills?
What?
What are we talking about?
Take us out of here, Cal.
All right. Thanks, guys.